What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here, and today I want to talk to you about Mortal Kombat 11 because I noticed that there's currently a ton of misinformation going around on the internet that I want to try and clear up, specifically surrounding the Nintendo Switch version. Now, I do apologize for how this video looks and sounds. I'm actually currently at the new office. I'm actually having to literally build all the furniture and stuff right now, so it's kind of a setup process, which is why I'm doing this in such a low-budget fashion. But even still, I wanted to talk about this because so many people seem to be very worried about the Nintendo Switch port of Mortal Kombat 11. So right now, there is basically no footage that exists. There's about a minute or so in some trailers, but there's nothing that's really raw gameplay. There's none of it out there of handheld or anything like that, and people are getting a little bit nervous, especially because it's now been revealed about the fact that there's going to be a 20 gigabyte day one patch when you actually get your Switch and put the Mortal Kombat 11 cartridge in it. But let me tell you, I have actually seen a bunch of Mortal Kombat 11 Switch footage. Now, live, the current stuff, literally with the day one update, I have seen the final build of it. It's basically, some people are managing to leak it online, so I've been watching some of that stuff before it all gets deleted, and some of it is actually people who've been just sending it to me personally via like Google Drives and stuff, and I can say that the game looks stupendous. Now, I can't even show you a screenshot of it because they are literally deleting videos if they even show screenshots of this, and I have to be honest, I don't understand why. Okay, let's face facts, it is a little bit of a downgrade. When you see it, especially if you're trying to play it in docked, it's not going to look as good as a PlayStation 4 Pro. It is, of course, a Nintendo Switch version, but even still, I would actually estimate it runs about maybe somewhere between 650p and 720p docked. It doesn't look amazing, but I think that the textures are super good, and it does appear to be fully 60 frames per second. It does not seem to have any dips, any screen tearing, anything like that. But the biggest thing, which is really the most important to a lot of us, is how does it run in handheld? Well, that is definitely where it shines. So I've seen about an hour of it in handheld now, and it looks to just be absolutely marvelous. I mean, seriously, I guess that's the thing that kind of concerns me the most is I've noticed that some games, when they get shrunken down, they look either better or they look worse. Like, I'm somebody who has played a bunch of different stuff, but certain games like Splatoon 2, I just don't enjoy them that much as a handheld. I like having it blown up on a big screen. Whereas when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch, I'm definitely going to be playing that only as handheld because, I'll be honest, I actually have a review copy for PlayStation 4. So it's one of those things of, why would I bother to go this route if this route is available? I guess the reason I'm making this impromptu video is because a lot of people seem very worried, and I've even seen a big chunk of people saying that they're going to cancel their pre-order just because they haven't seen any of this gameplay. I've seen a lot of people who own two consoles, like an Xbox and a Switch, saying, well, if the Switch version sucks, then I'm just not going to buy it. I don't want to support the bad version of a good game. Don't do that. If you are predominantly a Switch gamer, you're somebody who likes to try and buy everything they can on this, definitely do it. It is still a stupendous port, and honestly a version that I think is very impressive, especially for the fact that it is a freaking handheld console. But this has just been my random off-the-cuff thoughts. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the little leaks and streams that people have been putting up before WB swoops in and crashes them, but I think that it's pretty impressive. I really kind of wish that they'd stop trying to block all this stuff and get it out there. I'm hoping that some websites actually get review copies of the Switch, because I've heard that they're not actually doing that. It sounds like they're giving out Xbox review codes and PS4 review codes to all the major websites, all the major YouTubers, but you can't really get a copy of it on Switch, which is just so peculiar because, in my opinion, it is a great port of what seems to be a very good game. But tell me what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments down below, and I promise I'll have this office all finished in the next couple days. You guys rock. Thank you so much for watching, and keep dreaming.